Well, top on the brief this morning is the Labour Party's resolve to prove before a judge that the 27 lawmakers in River State, led by Martin Amaewhule, who declared their defection in December last year, effectively vacated their legislative seats. Well, speaking after a hearing before Justice Emmanuel Obele of the Federal High Court in Port Harcourt, the party's counsel, Clifford Chukwu, stated that the party has compelling evidence to substantiate its case. Among the evidence is a video clip allegedly showing Amaewhule announcing the defections on behalf of himself and the other 26 lawmakers. The case has been adjourned to January the 21st, 2025, when the video evidence is expected to be presented in court. Well, the Senate has sacked Yakubu Umar as the chairman of Code of Conduct Tribunal over allegations of misconduct. 84 senators, which constitute the two-thirds majority of the Senate, signed in favor of his removal, resolving to forward the resolution to President Bola Tinubu for further action. Umar's removal gives way to the official resumption of Abdullahi Bello as a new substantive chairman of the tribunal. Saying in the National Assembly, a bill to amend the Constitution and provide for diaspora voting has scaled second reading in the House of Representatives. The bill, co-sponsored by the Speaker Abbas Tajuddin and Sadiq Abdullahi, seeks to amend the 2022 Electoral Act and provide opportunities for Nigerians in diaspora to vote. The bill was passed for second reading in July and had been referred to the Committee on Electoral Matters for further legislative action. On security, a police officer was reportedly killed when gunmen attacked a patrol team along Gasaga Road in Ohafia local government area of Abia State. And according to eyewitnesses, the police officers were on patrol when a group of men ambushed them, killing one, while two injured officers managed to escape. The police public relations officer in the state, Maureen Chinaka, promised to provide more details of the ordeal subsequently. And more stories now. The Arawa Consultative Forum, ACF, has announced its decision to support Northerners running for the presidency and other offices who might be interested in contesting elections in 2027 in order to bring about development in the region and the country in general. The forum, at its National Executive Council meeting in Kaduna State, expressed concern over the deplorable economic situation in the north under the President Bola Tinubu administration, blaming poor socio-economic policies of the federal government for what they call the region's deteriorating condition. As in the petroleum sector, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has announced the official unveiling of its latest crude oil grade, the Utapate crude oil blend, before the international market. And in a statement signed by its Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Olufemi Shuneye, the NNPCL stated that the new product was unveiled before an audience of European crude oil marketers at the ongoing August European Crude Conference taking place in London. The NNPCL describes the development as a major boost for Nigeria's crude oil production, revenue generation, and economic growth efforts. And outside the country, the United States has vetoed the United Nations Security Council push to call for a ceasefire in Gaza that Washington said would have emboldened Hamas. Well, the U.S. says the resolution demanded an immediate, unconditional, and permanent ceasefire in the war between Israel and the Palestinian group, along with the immediate and unconditional release of all hostages. However, Israel's UN ambassador Danny Danon said the resolution was not a path to peace, but was rather a roadmap to more terror, suffering, and bloodshed. And in the world of sports, Germany will face the Netherlands in the semi-finals of the Davis Cup after beating Canada 2-0 in Malaga. Daniel Altmaier beat Gabriel Diallo, and Jan-Lennard Struff defeated Denis Shapovalov. Germany are looking to win the Davis Cup for the fourth time, to lift it as it last lifted it in 1993. Well, those are the top stories, so we're tracking for you at this hour.